Alright guys, here's my thoughts on Cosmic Fury so far. So, on Friday, Cosmic Fury information was revealed, and I gotta admit, I am intrigued. I knew it was a strong possibility that they were going to use original suits due to the lack of a stock footage promo. I'm like, if they're adapting the Q Ranger suits, why couldn't they have made a promo from the stock footage from the show and presented it at Power Morphicon? And a lot of people called me stupid. A lot of people said my idea is crazy. A lot of people said they're not going to use original suits and all this other BS. But the evidence was right there, and it was clear that they were going to use original suits, people. And I am happy because they no longer have to write around the Sentai. They can do whatever the hell they want to in the story. I've liked the fact that PR has used more original footage anyways. I think this is a plus. I'm very excited. And the suit designs, well, they look okay. I'm not going to go too hard on Hasbro because this is their first time doing original suits. So I'm not going to, ridicule and go too hard on the suits. I just hope if we are doing original suits going forward that they do step it up in the design department. But, they look okay. And also, we got information that we will be using the Q Ranger sword. So they are going to adapt Q Ranger, but they're not going to use the suits, only the swords. And I think that's cool. I like the signs of the Q Ranger sword. And I also adore the aesthetic of the Q Ranger swords. I'm going to love seeing them in the American toy market, and I'm going to love seeing them on Cosmic Fury whenever it premieres. I also want to talk about it being 10 episodes. I don't know how they're going to adapt all of that into 10 episodes because, as we know, the Q Rangers have many swords. And I don't know how they're going to cram that all into 10 episodes. There has not been any type of speculation or anything that the episodes will be longer than usual. They're just going to be 10 episodes, which leads me to believe that they're going to start off with 10 episodes and then they're going to drop 10 episodes to close the year out. I do not think that this series is going to be 10 episodes long just because they're adapting Q Ranger, and plus they're adding in new characters, and plus they're adding in this anniversary special. Let me talk about that next. I'm very excited to see Billy and Sack come back and do their thing. They're two characters that I've always wanted to come back. We got Jason's comeback, we got Adam's comeback, we got Rocky's comeback. It's time that we start using other characters, and I'm very glad to see David Yost back with the franchise after his falling out that he had during the 90s due to his sexuality. Screw whoever that was who antagonized this man because of his life choices. Screw them, fuck them, and I'm glad that they're probably going off of this staff. They don't need to be nowhere around this staff with that type of mindset. Let's talk about other news that we got too. So apparently there has been a character casted that will be the daughter of Trini, and I'm fine with that. I am just hoping that they treat this situation with the respect that it deserves. I hope they don't write it as Trini being off at a peace retreat or retired or anything like that. Like, go forward with it, man. We're at this point in PR when you guys can tell more mature stories, more cutting edge stories, especially on Netflix. You're not being held by those Nickelodeon guidelines anymore. So just say that, Trini died or has passed on and her daughter wants to keep her legacy going as the Yellow Ranger. That would be a cool way to do it, and I hope that is the way that they're going with this character, guys. I am very excited for this anniversary news, and like I said, man, it may not just be Billy and Sack returning. We're probably going to get Austin St. John returning. We just aren't going to see him talked about much, most likely because of the legal issues that he's going through. But once he does get his name cleared, which I am sure he will, there's like a small chance that I think that he will be convicted and will be in jail. So once his name does get cleared, I think they are going to announced that they're bringing him in. And I also think that they may be bringing in Amy Jo Johnson. And I know there's going to be a lot of people saying, she said she's not going to be on the show. You people have to understand that actors sign things called NDAs, which means that they cannot really talk about their role in something unless it is announced by the company. So, who knows, man? Amy just might be a part of this episode. You don't know, and I don't know. The only information that we do know is that Billy and Sack will be returning. And I think that's cool. And I hope that this anniversary special is treated with respect. I hope it's given the proper runtime. And I hope they give us something that is nuanced, something that is unique. I hope Billy and Sack aren't just working at the juice bar or something. Like, give them something, man. We have not seen them in years. Don't do the thing you did with Jason and just have them show up, say corny ass lines, and then leave. No, actually do something with these characters and treat them with respect, Hasbro. That's all I have to say about that. But overall, as I said, I'm excited for Cosmic Fury. I'm glad they're using original suits. Excited to see the Q Ranger swords. I wonder where the story is gonna go. I really did like Dino Fury, especially season 2. So, hey, only time will tell where this goes. You guys keep supporting me. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.